everybody, this is Julie D from NordoniaHills.news, and this is Jabbering with Julie. Well, I meant to go live at 6 o'clock, and Facebook is Facebook. So anyways, I'm a little late. Sorry I'm late. I hope your day is going well. So, as usual, we have a lot to talk about. Um, I'm hoping next time to use Zoom. That's the goal anyway, just so you know. Some of you probably like, I don't care. From the feedback I'm getting from people is they don't necessarily care if it's live or if I just put it up whenever I want to put it up because they watch it whenever they want. But if I do it live, Facebook shows it to more people. So isn't that crazy? I guess Facebook likes live stuff. So I'm a little crooked today. Oh well, it's kind of normal for me to be a little off. I'll jibber jabber here another minute. Hopefully more people can pop on because, sometimes people say, well, I was late to the party. So what can you say? Well, one thing I could talk about that's not really local news, but some of you may know, I had an old 2007 cranberry red HHR, and we had it new at 2007, so we've had it all this time, 14 years. And the other day it just sort of conked out, and from what I understand, a piston went rogue and punched a hole in the engine block. So yeah, pretty desperate there. So kind of hard to recover from that. The new engines cost between $3,000 and $5,000, something like that. So car wasn't exactly worth that. So it was time. So I'm cruising around town now in a 2018 Equinox Black. So if you see me coming, a little bit of an upgrade for me. Thanks to my brother Tom. Shout out to Tom. Anyways, let's get to local news. There is a lot going on. So this past week, there was a Macedonia council meeting. There was a Northfield Village council meeting, and Northfield Center had a special meeting. So let's get to that stuff. Before I forget though, some of you may not know this, but the Jiffy Lube in town may be opening tomorrow. If not tomorrow, very soon. And for those of you watching this some other day and some other time, it is currently February 28th, the last day of February in 2021. But yeah, Jiffy Lube may open tomorrow. If not, very soon. I will post a picture on Facebook of how it looked today when I drove by. I did my drive around town taking pictures of some of the construction projects. I'll also put up a picture of the Steak and Shake, the old Steak and Shake that is going to become Jimmy Johnson. I can't. What is with me today? Okay. So, as you know, Raising Cane's is going in the Steak and Shake location. And there, I'm going to post a picture. There is some exterior work going on. There for a while, there was dumpsters and a lot of interior work, but they're starting to work on the exterior. Maybe with the break in the weather, they're getting started on that. So that will be exciting for the people that like the Raising Cane's food. I have not had it yet. So anyway, I just want to let you know about that. While I was driving around, I also noticed there's Ohio State waterproofing new building is making some great progress. I'll talk about that a little bit later. And the other picture I snatched while I was around, because there was 4. Oh, the intersection at Shepherd and Ravenna Road and the other road. Anyways, I'll be talking about that a little bit later in the show. So first of all, let's talk about Northfield Center. They had a meeting this past week, a special meeting. They received 2 proposals from two companies because they are going to construct a new safety building. The safety building is going to have the fire department and town hall. So I'm not sure what's going to happen with the old um, town hall. But the future site is um, it is on the township's current service yard just off Old 8. So that's where they're going to construct it. So anyways, trustees heard from Infinity Construction of Warrenville Heights and Regency Construction of Brook Park. So again, this new facility will house fire, EMS, police operations, as well as the township's administrative offices. So anyways, they had more proposals, but they whittled them down to two, and they talked about the advantages and the disadvantages. I don't know if there's any disadvantages, but the features of both. You can see more information and the plans on Nordonia Hills.news, the website. You might have also seen us posting about it. There's also some exterior plans for the construction. So, and I know the town hall is a historic building and it has a lot of charm, but it really makes it difficult for people that have trouble walking. There is an elevator, but it's not it doesn't work too well. And there's asbestos and other problems with the building. So I love the town hall. It's a beautiful building, but I do think they need to have the town hall meeting somewhere else. And I'm sure they'll be able to use the town hall for other things. Because it makes it difficult for people that want to come to the meetings. And maybe there'll be some construction on that as well. Anyways, so that was the Northfield Center meeting. And then, and again, you can see the information on our website. And then the Northfield Village met on Wednesday, and they have decided to take the property where the old bank building was, real near Firestone, sort of in the plaza area, to the left of the plaza area. And for now, they're going to make it a parking lot. And some people were saying that they wanted to have it be green space, and something nice. But if they do that, it'll be difficult to use that land for future purposes. So they might need that for construction of, some other proposed building, or they may need the parking for future fire department or police department. Sorry. Anyway, so that's the plans for now. And there is talks of having a possible drive-through Easter event. So they're going to be providing more information as it comes along. Let's see. There is a rubbish ordinance amendment they approved. And you could read more of this information on our website, NorthfielCenter.news. And the village is currently working to obtain a grant to have an LED message board in front of their town hall. And then Macedonia news. They had a council meeting on Thursday. And that's where they talked a lot about the intersection I was talking about. Oh, before I mentioned that, I thought this was some information. Since 2015, about 24 miles have been paid in Macedonia, with $12.4 million spent on the city road programs. So a few years ago, the roads in Macedonia were in bad shape. And a lot of them, most of the roads in town as you're driving out, are much better. This year, the city plans to resurface Iroquois Run from Apache Run to Shoshone Trail, Iroquois Run for Shoshone Trail to Shepherd Hills Boulevard, which includes a concrete curb component on Red Butch Lane and Atterbury Drive. Oh, I don't know why I have like a little tickle in my throat. I think I'm water. So, anyways, for the people that live on those streets, that's important information to have. They're also looking at a dog waste ordinance. They heard the first reading concerning the proper disposal of dog waste in the community. Let's see. I guess there's been some problems. The police department reported from dog waste deposited on private property. This legislation would require a pet owner, when off their own property, to remove droppings from private properties, public streets, sidewalks, pathways, parks, and public facilities. If found in violation, if approved by council next month, someone could be charged with a minor misdemeanor of a fine up to $150. Let's see. Mayor Nick Molnar announced a vacancy now exists on the Macedonia's Board of Health, as Dr. Amy Arnold has resigned. Anybody interested in assuming the role should contact the city for more information. Let's see. Let's see. There's, I only have so much time tonight, but at the end of the meeting, I don't know what this was about, but they had an executive session to discuss pending or threatened litigation, and that happened after the meeting. So again, we don't know. So anyways, all three of those meetings, the information is on our website, Nordonia-Hills.news. And all of them are written by our veteran reporter, Amy Chesnick. So I thank her for her contribution to us. Once again, always does a great job. Oh, and yeah, we're also working on the newspaper today. So if you're interested in picking up the latest copy, they will be out on the streets this week at Peppers, Mark's, Walgreens, CVS, Bin Treasures, lots of places around town have them. So look for that. This is kind of exciting. For the very first time, we received high honor roll, and merit roll list from the middle school for 7th and 8th grade for the first and second quarter. So you can find those on our website. And we did post a link out on our social media to that as well. That just got put up there today. And property sales also went out earlier. Property sales are also in our newspaper. We're looking to put the honor roll listings in the next newspaper, so that would come out in 2 weeks. So we're looking into that. And I mentioned earlier the Ohio State waterproofing building. And you may not know that that project's been going on if you haven't driven by Highland. But in September, the Planning Commission approved Ohio State waterproofing site plan for a 10,660 square foot facility constructed on 1.4 acres with a home and garage to remain directly behind it. So if you're looking at the property on the street to the right of the building, there's still a house back there. So we will find more information about this, and we will have, as the construction progresses, we're going to be having information, maybe even take a little tour of the new facility. So that's a work in progress for sure. I already mentioned Jiffy Lube. If you're looking for a bargain, I don't know if you've traveled to Bin Treasures. We were talking about the plaza earlier. Bin Treasures is located, if you drive into the plaza, they're over on the right. If you recall, years ago, there was a dolphin restaurant, and inside it had a blue a decoration on the ceiling, looked like night sky. Anyways, they are in that location now, and it is full of treasures. Every Saturday, well, I should say every Friday night, they load the bins. So there's basically 3 sections of the store. There's the bins where you can get all the really, you just never know what you're going to find in those bins. And the cost, the cost of those items is different depending on the day you go. Like on Saturday, everything in the regular bins is $10. There's also specialty items like St. Patrick Day items are marked way down. Easter stuff is marked way down. but generally the stuff in the bins is depending on the day. So it starts off at 10 and kind of goes down throughout the week. And then there's premium bins that are along the wall where you'll find really nice higher end items marked way, way down. And then, but those are smaller things that, that you can put in a bin. And then in the general store, if you walk in, the bin treasures over on the left, way over there, they have a general store where they have tables and chairs and bed frames. They also recently got in treadmills and desks. You never know what they're going to have. It's a bargain hunter's baganza. That's not even a word, but I just made it up. So every week they have new shipments of stuff. So this week, some of the items they got were swimsuits, sweaters, jeans, luggage, more houseware stuff, more bedding, more electronics, more bikes. They have some really nice bikes for sure. If you're looking for toys, and we may see on their Facebook and Instagram and Twitter new items going on, but you might go to the store 2 days later and can't find that item. So, you just, because someone may buy it. So get over there and give it a shot. You'll be glad you did. There's, something for everybody in that store for sure. Speaking of something for everybody, I've got to tell you about Ipaki because there is a whole lot going on there. Let me see where my notes are. Okay, first of all, the owner would like to thank everybody who has patronized them so far. They love the outpouring of support from the community, and they are having a blast preparing food for you. They are making some adjustments. Anything can be improved. They want to improve their vegetables in the dishes. So they're going to make them crisper and they're going to cut them larger. He's also going to be changing the packaging on the tacos. Like for example, when you open up your food, it should look beautiful. And so he's going to be changing the packages for tacos so the tacos look nicer. He's also changing the packaging for when you pick up the food or when it's delivered to you. It's going to be in a different type of bag. Always improving this place. It's wonderful. Also coming up is a new menu ordering system. Instead of the one they have now, there's going to be a new improved. It's going to be easier to order, easier to find things. And let's talk about the menu. There are so many different things on the menu. And, if you have quite a few people in your house and some people, like subs, like a Philly cheesesteak, and then other people want, some Korean, other people may want some curry, other people may want some shrimp, some people might want chicken. It's a very nice, and it's called Ipaki International Kitchen. It's very international. So, if you have picky eaters, there's all different kinds. So it's not just this, it's not just that. Hopefully everybody in your family can find something they like. I'm working through the menu. It's tough, man. It's tough. So this week I had Peruvian chicken. Oh man, the kick. And the chicken was very tender. And I think I still have a little more because I just have a little bit of time to keep it going. Ugh, good stuff. The plans for him to move are still on. No date yet, but once he does move, this will help stabilize his hours. So currently, the hours this week, he will be open Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 3 to 9. But if you work in the area at a local, at an office, you can order lunch for your office if you have 10 or more. And he also has catering. So if you're having a party or something, get in touch with them. And I will post the phone number and the link to order in the description down below. let's see. And, he apologizes for all the confusion and different days and different times. But once he moves, everything will be stabilized. Let's see. Oh, there's a special. If you mention this show, you can get free taco chips. And let me tell you, these taco chips, in fact, if you're picking up food and taking it home, you might want to get more than one order, because you're probably going to eat the chips on the way home, especially if you have the bag open, right next to you on the seat, at the red lights. So, yeah, by the time you get home, um, there'd be no more chips. So you're definitely going to have to order more than that. And, once you get, I always say there is a warning that goes with this taco chips. You might get addicted. So you've been warned. Nobody makes taco chips like this. I mean, you go to other restaurants and it's just definitely not the same. They're hard to describe. You just have to try them. And you can get a free order of these special, wonderful taco chips, with your paid order, one per order. Obviously, it's a paid order, so but you got to get the taco chips. I guarantee you're gonna like them. Then they also have like a cinnamon version, and then they also have ones that have like flavorings on them. So it's all good. It's all good in the neighborhood. I wish that was my line, but I didn't originate that. Um, let's see. So we talked about the different places around town and Jiffy Lube and Ohio State waterproofing and Raising Cane's progress there. Oh yeah, the new intersection. I need to pop back to Macedonia because I didn't finish talking about that. Silly me. Silly me. Okay, let's see. Because that was kind of I thought the big news. So again, jumping back to the Macedonia Council meeting, the city, the council authorized a joint improvement agreement between the villages of Glen Willow, Oakwood, and the city of Twinsburg regarding upcoming road work at the intersection of Richmond, Broadway, Ravenna, and Shepherd Roads. One additional turn lane in each of the 4 directions will be added. The intersection right now is definitely dangerous. The cost of the project is $2.8 million, with a $2.1 million grant secured to fund a large portion of the project. Each community's share for the work is $188,000. There have been some accidents in the area, and this will definitely help alleviate. I think even like 2 days ago there was an accident at that intersection. Now I know there's other locations in town that are also dangerous, like Shepherd and 82 and Highland and Valley View. And I think they did a study last year and they found out that this location was more dangerous than the other ones. So that's why they're using the grant for this one. Um, just generally speaking, there's a lot of traffic around town and driving left pretty much anywhere you go. If there's no green arrow, you have to be very careful. Anyways, I think that's all of the stuff. There's a comment from Tim. Hi, Tim. So I don't know. Again, I may go live with these shows every Sunday. I'm still working out the time, what feels right. It's going to be difficult because, different days of the year, there's different things going on. But anyways, that's everything. If you have any questions, send us a message. We're everywhere, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We're just everywhere. And we're going in more places too, coming soon. So you just have to wait and see for that. Sorry, I don't have any breaking news today other than my car breaking. But, just keep on the look. We're always putting new stuff out every day on NerdOnlyHouse.news. And make sure you follow us on Facebook. And actually, if you do, you'll be able to comment on this show because I'm only allowing people that follow the page to comment, like Tim. So be like Tim. Follow the page. Anyways, that is enough enough of that for today. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch, and have a great week. Bye, everybody.